That performance once more. LGD, Ame Weaver coming out. You've got Y playing Luna. You've got nice natural boost
possible early on. Meanwhile, however, on the other side of the map, Y and Madman fighting on the line and Luna. Y is going to turn right back around now. The Lucent Beam, but the Fairy Fire. It's going to be there for Mad. These supports, they've gone, Mad John. In fact, Earth Spike now from Mad. He ends up winning out. XXS. There's the team. White just really wants some farm. He is farming very nicely with 32 CS, but top lane, XXS going to be chased down. So much reactive armor, but maybe with the tag team they could get it done. Great Lucent Beam from White to cancel the chains into the shards, and they do get him. Xingqiu kind of annoying for the Spectre. Meanwhile, Xingqiu gonna fight over the Power Rune. Here comes a zip in. White, he'd love a kill right now, and he might just find one, but no, the snowball right in time. Back onto LAN M. Xingqiu somehow alive. He's gonna make it out. White could not kill him. They're haunted to make sure they get the kill, and White, he is gonna be able to find a way out, or maybe not. Nothing to say. Is still chasing him down. The Aether Remnant will connect. He is still surviving, however. LAN M will make sure he survives just a little bit longer. Back onto Y. LAN M finding a double kill now. Going to be around to try and defend the bottom tier 1. Snowball is going to fly in onto the Abaddon. Do they have the damage? Well, with Faith Beyond the tag team, yeah, they definitely do. XXS definitely doesn't want to allow this bottom tier 1 to drop this early. He's around to defend that mid tier 1 now. He's going to jump in with the snowball follow-up from Xingqiu. That'll be LAN M gone. But the shard's not going to be on target for Monet.
LGD need to find a way back in to take control from that.
There we go, jump in, Monet. They want the big target, but Monet has help in the backside, but it's not going to be there in time. Mad, he shows himself, but I don't know if this is a great idea. He'll get jumped immediately. Still White. He'll counter-initiate now onto the Tusk. With the finger, they have enough. But it's never going to be worth losing your Spectre. Nothing to say. He's going to be just fine to simulate back in. Why? Being chased down on the Luna, will die to XXS. Meanwhile, not to say, still around. Has the Yule Scepter, needs to buy himself 1 second for the step, and he will be able to get to the high ground. But the zip in, White, he's not done yet. Unfortunately, though, he is out of mana. XXS, he's not, however. Chains forward with the Whirling Death, now the Haunt, and they finally get the Void Spirit. Eventually, towards the south, though, White, he's not safe either. He tries to zip past the shards, but he's not going to make it. And here comes Faith with the Orchid out onto the Lion. It won't be quite enough damage, but they'd love to kill Monet anyway. Spectre's a much more valuable target, except LAN M. He's going to frontline with XXS. They'll find another. That'll be Xingqiu gone. Onto Ame. Yosukuchi out. Back to Yosukuchi right back in. LAN M barely surviving.
Good news. Stalls out their own Orchid timing, and
bot lane, Faith. He got the silence off, but now it's going to wear off. Ame, he's going to try and trade with White. White still has a bit more mana. TPs to come in. They will not let the Storm die. Not to a solo Weaver. XXS right back on the front line. Y around, doesn't have Eclipse. They really want that Storm though. White is still healthy, however. Instead, seeing XXS, they don't want to fight any longer, but Y, he gets Vortex up by White Album. He'll die, but now the snowball back in from Xingqiu with the Walrus Punch. Should be enough, but no. The Storm still alive, still fighting, does finally drop. And Xingqiu, he's going to try and run away from this Timbersaw now. Ame cleaning up, gets mad, and Xingqiu, he is able to get away. XXS with no mana left is a bit of a sitting duck. The snowball stun, he cannot chain out, he's gone.
That's a great close. Team. Only Ame's pulling ahead, but you want your Spectre to actually build up a bit more, and it's just slow going here so far.
Oh, he didn't have vision on the high ground. Mad had the easiest hex of his life, and they finger him down. LGD, they want to punish. They have the Storm, but the Aphotic Shield going to save the day from LAN M, purging off the silence. Back on a Xingqiu now. The Tusk being left behind. Have they gone too far? Yeah, they definitely have. They'll lose another. Faith, Sprout, going to block the way for XXS, but he's still in danger. Ame makes his presence known, but it looks like it may not be enough. The Eclipse is going to be committed now. Aster still willing to fight. They're being right back in. They've got the Weaver. They'll get Ame down. Xingqiu, he committed a buyback for this. He really doesn't want to die back on the Tusk. he may have no choice in the matter. Looks like he is set to die. A die back on Xingqiu, back in onto Y. The Luna, no way out of this scenario. He's set to fall, and he does go down. Another kill for the Spectre and Faith Beyond. He'll at least be able to TP away from XXS. Got the Axe up now, nothing to say, so they want to try and use... Oh, Manet. He might be out of position. They're going to jump in with the snowball now and the silence with the dissimulate. They're trying to burst him down. LANM's keeping him alive, but not for long. The Nature's Wrath will be enough damage. XXS will hold the rest of them back. He does get a double. Okay. Didn't connect, but he's going to be alright. Meanwhile, White dropping very low. He's trying to run with the... No, nothing to say. He finds him. Simulate was enough. Resonant Pulse, rather. XXS trying to get a trade going. Faith Beyond, TP away, is going to make it out. And meanwhile, nothing to say. He's going to be left behind. Not going to make it in time. Aster's got it.
Yeah, they don't have wards around the pit as well. Just being punished for that.
No, you do not. Up in mid lane, Aether Remnant. He's purged off immediately. Now the zip in. White, he wants to punish for this. He got the Orchid off with the finger. It's going to be enough damage. Xingqiu will stick around just in case he needs it. He's got the blink up. Zip in, White. He wants to go right away onto the tusk. Trying to go for the easier target. Earth Spike off the mark. But it won't matter. They get something.
Just get that damage through. LGD are just trying to split push block. You do have the shard up on Faith Beyond.
He gets the Yules off in time, but they might still have the damage, and they do. XXS.
Like Abyssal up on Spectre. It's going to be big.
Which is right through. Mad, that Hex, but he gets jumped on. Nothing to say, wants to get rid of this line, and now Xingqiu in with the Walrus Punch. Back on LANM. XXS still alive, but dropping very, very low. Arme will chase him down. Meanwhile, Manet just going to control up the other side of the team fight. Onto Faith Beyond. They will get the profit. So it ends up being a 1-for-1 for LGD, I believe, but they're going to try. LANM, they don't really want to run into this guy again. They have no choice in the matter. They'll accept the Abaddon death. Definitely not what they wanted.
No, LANM's just buying a lot of space out for Aster.
Jump in, White. He's going to pop his own BKB, but there's your Walrus Punch. They've got the Storm. They've got the Storm down. This is a great team fight already for LGD. Faith, he's been jumped on. Manet is trying to get the damage out. They'll get Xingqiu. Where's the bashes? Faith, he is not getting bashed. He will make it out with a TP, but instead they've lost Arme. Not the greatest of trades. Nothing to say. He's trying to run, but he is being burnt alive by XXS. Mad, he'll go down for the cause, but it does not matter. Aster are well and truly ahead. That's why it will try to TP away, but LANM gets a double.
Go into the Roche. No way of contesting this one if you're Psg.Lgd. And they're starting to trail behind. 6k lead up for Aster. 26-18 on Monet, rushing the Butterfly next.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, Mad. Spike is there onto White, but they found the Weaver Arme. He time lapses away. Faith Beyond, gonna be alright for now, but Manet is gonna continue the chase. Why? He's dead. Now Faith being stunned up. The snowball from Xingqiu back towards the high ground. He's been clipped though, Faith. He's got no way out. He'll die. Arme still trying with a DD rune to fight back, but how do you fight back up against the control? There's just too much. Xingqiu's going to jump back in. He's going to try and get something for his team, but he can't even get LANM. Oh, look at that! What an Earth Spike from the staircase. He's going to die for this, but Manet is still going to get something for his trouble. And now the zip in. White did not get the D wards out. And now White, he wants to zip right in. Who has he got there? It's going to be Xingqiu on the tusk. They'll try to force staff him away with the Glimmer Cape, but XXS is on the mark.
A lot of that initial damage as well for his team. They will try to defend, but this could be risky. One man down.
Gonna try, silence out, Mad may have been caught. White meanwhile going straight after Arme with the Scythe Vice, controlling him up. He will still be able to Sakuchi and time-lapse. Back on XXS, now the snowball, Xingqiu onto the line, but Mad, he does die. Manet meanwhile with the Haunt trying to find Xingqiu as a trade. LANM, he might drop, but not quite yet. The borrowed time will keep him alive. Back on a Faith Beyond. burning alive to the Radiance and does eventually die. XXS, look how tanky this Timbersaw is, John. The man just can't be stopped. Back onto the racks. Arme will try again. Buyback is there from Fate. They will commit, but Sinkyu's already gone. Monet is just man fighting. Blade Mail pop. They might get him, but no, the bashes are out. Though they do get him in the end. They've killed off the Spectre, but that's not the main problem anymore. Apparently, XXS was the carry all along. He just keeps going. Monet will buy back. The last team fight, Monet will get started on the Ancient. Arme moves in. Who's he going to aim for? The Abyssal Blade immediately on the Weaver. Monet just going to back off. It's quite a bit of damage. Lanham still frontlining. Back to the Ancient. No. Glint right in. White does get the kill. Now the Shivers Guard holding them all down. Faith Beyond's going to go down to boot. XXS going to make his way out. Mad and White, they do die. So they do hold. The Ancient is still standing. Arme, he's going to try chasing that Wish. Aegis will go the way of Monet. Refresher shot actually on
Straight stun.
There's your
Keep him
Silver
down.
Edge. They've got a Silver Edge on Faith Beyond now, John. They have a form of break for Monet, but Abyssal Blade right in. The Weaver dropping low. Arme gonna be safe for now. The Snowball will buy him time. Just enough time. But Sinkyu, he might die for his trouble. Arme trying to fight, but needs Sakuchi out. Monet does not give a flying crap about the Divine Rapier. He does not care. In the back, not to say has been caught. XXS onto Y, gets another. Arme's trying. Onto XXS, but he had the cheese. White coming back in onto Faith Beyond. They find another. GG's called. Aster, they will be able to tie out the series.
Very well played coming out from Aster.